Hello, and welcome to the Psalms Spoken and Sung. Happy 2023. With the start of this new year, we'll be looking at Psalm 1, which is also known as a wisdom psalm that compares the godly to the ungodly. The godly are blessed and happy. He delights in God's Word. He meditates or thinks about God's Word continually. The godly or righteous walks in God's right ways. His life is directed by the Scriptures, and he is likened to a healthy tree, which is fruitful and evergreen. By contrast, the ungodly person is under the world's influence. His life is directed by sin and self, and on the path to destruction. May the Lord give us the virtue of wisdom as we meditate on His Word. By the way, singing the Psalms is a great way to meditate on God's Word. I'd like to read Psalm 1, and following that, I will sing a tune which dates back to 1836. The words are based on Psalm 1, and the name of the tune is That Man Hath Perfect Blessedness. First, I'd like to read Psalm 1, and this is out of the New King James Version. Psalm 1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. God bless the reading of His Word. And now I'd like to sing, as I said, a tune that is based on Psalm 1. That man hath perfect blessedness. That man hath perfect blessedness, who walketh not astray in counsel of ungodly men, nor stands in sinners' way, nor sitteth in the scorner's chair, but placeth his delight upon God's word, and meditates on his law day and night. He shall be like a tree that grows near planted by a river, which in his season yields his fruit, and his leaf fadeth never. And all he does shall prosper well. The wicked are not so, but like they are unto the chaff which wind drives to and fro. In judgment therefore shall not stand such as ungodly are, nor in the assembly of the just shall wicked men appear. For why the way of godly men unto the Lord is known, whereas the way of wicked men shall quite be overthrown. You know, friends, the scriptures tell us that wisdom is better than rubies, and nothing can compare to her. Christ is the wisdom of God, it says in the scriptures. If we find Christ, we find wisdom and we find life. There are two paths. The Lord talks about those in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7. There are two roads, one that leads to life and the other to destruction. Folly or foolishness leads to death. Wisdom leads to life. My friends, I wish you the happiest of New Years. May we, each one of us, be as the individual in Psalm 1, happy and blessed. May this blessedness, this happiness be ours. And you know, Christ comes soon. In the book of Revelation, he says, behold, I come quickly. For sure, the best is yet to come. Let's keep looking up. Thank you for your prayers, for my health and for strength to continue this series. It is such a blessing to me, and I hope that it causes each one that joins us to draw nearer to him who loves us and lives for us. Until next time.